All right, and we're back. We're back for the finals of the old Paradigm tournament.
Hey, I
And
don't want to cut you off already, but grand finals.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It is a finals
In
that
any
is
case,
indeed grand. Go ahead.
anyways, the boys are back, and yeah, we got quite a big match ahead for you. It's gonna be a tough one.
Gungnir's
gonna
got a pretty
see.
strong lineup, John.
Oh
Took a
yeah,
quick look at that. That's gonna be
I got
big.
quite the lineup.
Big hurdle for AC to overcome. Oh, we got track icons
Absolutely.
too. Let's go. Shout out to
There
Cynda,
you
by the
go.
way. Stream host. Don't get enough love.
That's
But
what I'm talking about.
they carry the
All right,
cast.
so I gotta look at the names of the custom names, I guess. Okay, so for GE, we got Saru. That's Alexi. Damien, or I almost said Damien. Dayum.
Let's go.
All right, we got Furon, who is Sorata. We'll be taking a look at his gameplay today. Jenda is Tepig or Gabliator. And then we got the French prodigy Starlo. We got Star XLX as well. Beauty lineup from Gungnir. Going to be a real test for HD.
Is it even like prodigy anymore? Because I feel like Starlo is just that dude already.
He's kind of him.
Know.
He's kind of him.
Of course, on the
HD's
HD
running
side,
with the same squad.
Same squad.
Squad. Yep, that'll do it. And for these tracks, I mean, hey, you know what? For all the tracks that wait. So how does this work? So okay, HD banned those tracks. Okay, yeah. All the tracks HD banned. I mean, you know what? No, I have mixed opinions on this because Mount Wario, I mean, I like it. I'm not even basing it on how viable it is for them. I'm just but yeah, Mount Wario. I like that track.
I'll just say that I like our team's bands. I shouldn't say our on cast, but I like HG's bands more than GE's bands personally. GE's bands are like all these fun tracks that I really enjoy.
True. With the exception of Ribbon Road, yeah, I mean
Nah. Ribbon Road's the best
Stadium,
one.
Waluigi Stadium, whatever, man. Whatever.
BDD
yeah,
and
I mean
RR7 protected as well.
Absolutely. Dude, the fact that not only Waluigi Stadium's banned, but also Yoshi's Island. That's such a heartbreaker. I love those. I think those might be my two favorite tracks in the whole Booster Course Pass. Well, wow. I mean, I think 3DS Rainbow's up there for sure, but I think those two are definitely my top three.
Or MG. No longer the number one, huh?
I think MG's still top 5. Okay. I think MG's still top 5, just a little bit. That could change. I mean, I feel like the tracks will only be getting better, so wave 5 and 6.
Sorry, you cut out for me for a second there. My net's kind of acting up a little. Hopefully I'm sounding good on your end, but...
Yeah, you sound fine for me, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That might just be a little hiccup here and there.
Let's check out the chat. I don't know if we have a prediction going on or anything, right? Dang, there's a lot on GE right now. We have to at least drop a little bit on HD, even this out a little bit.
You know what? I'm gonna be an HD hater again, but on G.
It's messed up, man. Big HD hater over here. Whatever.
Nah, if you vote HD, I gotta vote the opposition.
Oh my gosh, somebody just dropped a ton on GE. It's 9-10 right now, but the GE fans are more confident.
Dang,
I could drop more. I don't know, that GE lineup's tough. I don't know if I ever want to bet the house against this roster. I'll just say that.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I mean, when you look at this team, it's like where's like the weak spot? Not to say that any player in like the lineup is weak or anything, because like this is tournament finals, right? You have to be very strong to be here, but it just seems like it's like big name after big name after big name, and even like I mean they've been adding, right? Like Star XLX or Daniel. They faced off against GE in the MKU finals. So it's like, all right, we weren't already OP enough to win the tournament, let's just bring in the leader, or I think he was the leader of the team that
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
beat in the finals. So I don't know. No,
yeah.
not
I mean, they
everybody
want to
here
secure
sports
it.
fans, but this is like a Kevin Durant to the Warriors type of move, if you will. Just
I'm
big
not big, so I
name.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Pretty much pretty much it's just like guy who's already on a very good team goes to a team that is at the apex. And then it's just like, oh my gosh, it just feels unstoppable. And that is HG's
Yeah,
task today.
there you go.
But hey, HG has
Yeah, it's
fought
gonna
through
be
a
a
lot
tough
of
one.
adversity in their time. Been around forever. They're equipped for situations like this. Some big wins in there, and if you underestimate them, they might surprise you. I think that has happened on occasion. I think that in
Yeah, I
most
mean,
tournament finals with them, actually, in most tournament finals of HG, they have been the underdog. So this is not a new situation for them whatsoever.
I believe that for sure. Yeah, I mean, with Gungnir, they got quite the roster on
Mm-hmm.
their side. I mean, the players that they got. I mean, Daniel as well. That's gonna be huge for them. Starlo has just evolved the game, his game big time. He's kind of him right now, and I mean, GE altogether. I mean, they got it. They're cooking on the regular. So HG is gonna have to get through all that, not once but twice, if they want to take
Yeah.
home this tournament. I mean, they're already, they already got off like I guess any kind of rust that could be, I guess in the present. I'm not entirely sure, but just from playing the most recent match, but because Gungnir's coming into this one with no prior war today. Maybe they did. I don't know. But main idea, HG just came off of a win, hoping to keep that going, and they got a tough test ahead of them. So we'll see what happens.
So the other thing to mention here also, if you're a GE fan, the good news for you also is despite, HG's won a lot of tournaments before, I don't think they've ever won one like 2-0 or like from the losers bracket and all that kind of stuff. It's all been like, they've dropped a game at some point and then were able to win the one after, something like that. I think against like XI or like Bree, I guess we call them, I guess we'll say that. I think it's BRE. MKU finals, like those are either you're in the winners bracket or a 2-1 victory. Thinking of Velocity, another 2-1 victory. Amplify, if you want to go back, those are from the winner's side. So this may be their biggest test yet when it comes to like degree of difficulty in a finals, and they're the ones that are gonna have to win twice in a row. So there's a first time for everything, right? But I cannot really overstate the difficulty on this match. Additionally speaking, Phone Pub brought up interesting thing. Both teams are without players right now. On the side of HG, no Dugo, no Swift. Swift obviously on the ban list right now, and Dugo, kind of been the core of this team for quite a bit of time. But the loss for GE or for this tournament or match is just another one that can't really be understated. I think when I think of GE, Toad is one of those players that I really think is like part of like their core. So they're gonna be
Toad is
playing without
him.
him.
Toad is
Yeah.
him. Absolutely. I think either way though, I think both teams are coming in with quite the lineups on both ends. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be quite the entertaining matchup regardless. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good one. And
I think we're about to get
I got my
started.
points
Yeah.
on Gungnir. So Rook, you guys are going.
I will be your opposite for sure. We're taking a look at Sorata to start. I believe Cynda is going to be your HG perspective. We'll be going back and forth between them. But I think we're going to start with the GE point of view just because, they're new. They're flashy, right?
Okay, nice. I thought we were getting
Battlefield
Mario
HG.
Kart Stadium. I can't lie. So I'm really happy to see Amsterdam.
Yeah, I would have been
Let's
a little bit
go.
bummed out, not going to lie.
No, we're all good. We're all good. We're starting off strong. Got the Peach Ink Striker out. That's an interesting one. Because this whole time I would imagine that like for the Peach class you'd want to use Teddy Buggy, but I mean I feel like for the most part, like with like the lack of speed and more mini turbo and Excel, like I feel like for the most part, like anything kind of goes.
You can get away with those speedy combos, I think.
Absolutely.
Already a Sherman first. That's crazy. I know.
Ooh,
Maybe
Daniel was
here.
looking like he was going to get greened there, but he's looking fine now. Sorata's out of here, so I mean, looks like HG is some middle spots right now. Not sure what's like in the very front, but obviously Daniel was up there. So I mean, if he's still there, then that's really good for G. He is not. He is not.
I mean,
so I think
is a better
any
start
team's
for
game
HG
right now.
than you would hope. I think Sorata having one coin, no Sherman first, is better than having the breakaway. So there is that.
100%.
I know King Boo was repped by HG in the last match, so it's possible that they actually have more frontal presence than we're realizing right now. I think Chibi was up there also, but can't tell for sure.
That bomb was almost about to do work, but hit no one. So the GE squad's all good. Chibi up here in fourth.
We gotta watch out. Chibi's out.
Damn,
that
did
King
work
Boo is
right
GE.
there.
This might be a top 4. King Boo is stopping in the back right now. Try to get something.
No blue Yoshi's GE. Yep, that'll do it.
That is Saru up front.
Yep, top 4. And that horn's clutch as well. 2 horns. Come on now. Yeah, GE's looking really nice right now. If they can secure this top 4, amazing start for them, especially because they only did win 1 match today.
Looking at the minimap right now, I think Shock is kind of looking unlikely too. I'm not gonna lie. So
if there's gonna be a shock, they need to make it happen now because this top 4 is like all but secured.
Yeah, I mean we're talking damage negation right now if you're HD, and I'm not sure how much of that they're gonna be able to get.
Guaranteed win race for Gungnir, so GG's for this race on that part, 100%.
That was better
even
than
race
I thought.
altogether.
That
was better than I thought as well.
Yeah.
Yep, HG definitely weathered the storm there.
I thought that was going to be a massacre to start things off, to be honest. I was kind of
it was definitely looking like that.
I was peeping over at Cynda's perspective. I have up on my other monitor right there, and there was a lot of them back there. I knew that GE English had 1 bottom spot. I did not know it was 2. So, for the HG fans, or perhaps somebody who just wants to close finals, that is a massive win for you.
Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, pretty good race altogether.
By the way. Wave 1 city tracks are on the board right now. You're going to see that in a second. I'm cheating right now.
Oh, God. I don't like either of these. Can't lie.
I don't love them, but I don't hate them. Now, France and Japan.
Me personally, I just suck at Paris. And I just don't find
Paris
Tokyo
is hard,
fun.
dude.
Paris is really hard.
It's definitely a bit of a challenge, but I'm not going to see Paris right off the bat. We will see Tokyo. It's kind of been an HD1 pick for a while. So hopefully for them to get back in this match, going to need something moderately big here. But I mean, this is definitely one of those courses where it can definitely happen.
Yeah, I mean, in any case, it's still early. 10-point difference overall, so it's nothing to, I guess, be too fearful of. But, I feel like GE's one of those teams where it's like, once they get one good race, they'll just keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen.
The end of lap 1 is very telling on this course, I think, of how the rest of it's going to go.
I can believe that, yeah.
So we're going to learn a bit in a second. And it was looking pretty good for HG, but Cynda and James getting hit out is definitely going to, kind of dampen the expectations for the rest of the race now. I think actually
looking
GE
like a few middle spots.
Pretty well there.
Seems like an even mix in the middle for HD and GE. And I think that's let's Flo in first. Yeah.
Do we still have Flo's POV? I'm kind of curious. I don't think we do. But
it doesn't seem like it, but yeah.
He may be surrounded.
He's got some GE. Ooh, Floex might be
Marcus. Vara's
Vara's up here as well, yep. Okay.
Watch out now. The aggression I think from GE was kind of bad there, actually. This is actually okay. That boomerang got him.
That another boomerang
work.
Another boomerang shot. Yep. That boomerang's going crazy.
I was gonna say this is a pretty solid race for HD. Shock would be out right now if GE had it. So
yeah,
I think this
seeing more G. Oh, actually, that's HD and 910. But GE is also bomb too. Some HD's falling back though, so we'll see what happens here.
Flo got hit at the end. That's gonna be a King Boo sneaking into first.
Yeah, that's gonna do
Varo, though. No, Vara's back here. I think it's 2-3.
Vara's in the back. Marcus. Yeah, Vara's in the back.
Yeah.
Let's see how it turns out here. Pretty even race. GE takes it home, but yeah, they're not gonna be up by that much. So
I mean, that's tough.
Hey, if they keep these subtle victories per race, it's like, yeah, They're gonna be able to get a good lead quickly. HG is gonna need something pretty big, pretty fast.
I mean, you just got to muddy the water, right? You have to force HG to have like all the pressure on their side, right? So they have to be the ones to
Absolutely.
get the big race. So, I mean, getting those plays like hitting flow out at the very end, just I mean, that's a 6 point swing. Like we see it as one spot, but that's like absolutely massive for GE. So, I
Absolutely.
mean, that was looking like a very strong race for HG for a little bit, but they not only didn't get the win, they actually lost a little bit at the very end as well. So,
Yeah, that'll do it.
yeah,
Plus
HG
16 for Gungnir. Got Mushroom Gorge on the board.
I'm
Big
very
fan of that.
surprised that Gorge is not banned, to be honest. You know, with like Saru like in the lineup, right? One of the premier
True.
bikers in the community.
Yeah.
Puts,
I mean,
puts him
maybe
at
he
a
can
pretty bad
handle it though.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
mean, you
it's
have
a
to be-
disadvantage for sure,
yeah.
but I mean, yeah. I mean, only one person. It's like in the event that Mushroom Gorge gets picked, it's not like the absolute end of the world. But you also have to consider that because you are in one way or another at a disadvantage. So it's banning the tracks.
Yeah. Not going to be able to prevent the other team from picking anything now, so
Absolutely.
I'm sure that they're pretty happy if they're banned still, regardless.
100%. 100%. Got Sorata out here in 7th with the Shroom, looking pretty good. Got a mix of HT and GE up here right now. Got Gabliator in 1st.
James is in a
Pretty
weird
good so
spot where if he
far.
trails, he might get redded, so I don't know.
Starlow's out of here. Actually, no, what am I saying? 134 for GE. Looking pretty good so far. That fire
Fire's
could be clutch.
interesting. I think they got, yeah,
It's
they got
greened
James.
up though, yeah. HT doing a little bit of work here. Couldn't take out Varo there, but
There's something
still
very
looking
funny
pretty
about
good.
seeing King Boo going into a ghost, I'm not gonna lie. I just saw that, I was like, oh, that's actually funny.
Yeah.
What's going on with
Yep.
Daniel here? This
There
may be
you
a,
go.
this
Yeah,
may be some lag.
Let bro cook. Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of rough, dude.
Yep. Bro cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, that's a deal with it moment. Holy crap. Blue's coming in for GE, but that's a massive lead right now for them. I think this is
Yeah, they're
a
looking
top
pretty
3.
good. Yeah, and we get Blue on Glider as well, so that's even better for them. It's not even that bad.
I imagine that's probably Chibi going for Shock right now, if I'm reading the map correctly.
More than likely. Cynda's gonna hope to do the most that he can, like, just whatever he can with the Reds, but not gonna hit Dayam.
They forced Varo into the star also.
Yeah, could be seen as a loss of anything, just throwing a single
If
red.
Cynda pulls a star here, I could see a situation where HG wins the race, but I don't think they have Shock right now. Because Mark is going into that build.
Greens will not
maybe.
do it.
Maybe with Marcus's star.
Our boy Marcus with a star in
Chibi's
7th.
billing.
Cynda with the
Chibi's
ghost.
billing.
There's any
Marcus is
opportunity
in now.
for a shock. I mean, like, they're
I
gonna
don't think
want
it's
to make it happen.
happening. I don't think it's
There's
happening.
no shot. Yeah, there's too many dodges, but yeah, it's too late in the race.
Flow is up there though, so that could be. Oh, is that a bomb? It
Simply
might
got
have been.
taken out. Not fully. He's still getting a top spot, but yeah, I think GE's definitely coming home with a big race.
Holy crap! Sorata
Sorata's out of here.
got clapped on the line. That's still
Top
very
3
good
5
though.
though. Yeah, big race for GE. And when they already had a big lead, now they extended it.
It seemed that Chibi was really the only one that was really strongly going for it at that point. I guess like you want other people to be up there, right? Just in case it doesn't work out. But it definitely felt like one of those situations where like, oh my god, we need it more than just having a single bagger, perhaps. So
Absolutely.
I mean, you don't want English. You don't want your matches just turn into just like hopelessly praying for the shot because you can never rely on that to win a tournament like this. But that might have been one of those moments. But unfortunately, it seemed like even if they did get the shock there, GE was just doing an excellent job of forcing the dodge items out to begin with. So I don't know if there's going to be like a situation where HG really had a big race. And that is a much needed track pick for them. We'll see if they can execute on it.
This is that big race you were talking about. This is HD.
Yeah, they
because
got
we saw Arcade do it to HD last match. HG's got to flip the script this time, or I guess just make the script happen in the context of that they're in the back. They got to make something happen here, and it needs to happen fast.
This has got I think this has got to be the moment for them, right? You can't be going into GP2 with like a 50-point deficit. If you can even get this to like 20 after GP1, I'd be feeling pretty decent. But
yeah, wouldn't be too bad at all.
You can't let teams like GE just get consecutive winning races because they will get the big one a decent amount.
Yep. I'm sure a lot of HD got shrooms, so Cynda missing that box isn't the absolute worst. He must have actually gone in between the boxes, which is like
if he gets shroom here,
rare.
he's probably good. Or fire.
Fire. He's around his team, so it's not that valuable.
He's got to draft up. Maybe tell them to go left.
Yeah,
here.
well, he still has the fire. Yeah.
That's
there you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you got to do.
There's still decent amount of GE up here though, so he's gonna be chucking right now. That was a good sidestep from Starlo, but did he hit the chomp? I don't know.
I think he's out of here regardless.
Yeah, this
GE's
is looking like
two.
This is looking like one of those races where HG gets like 2 through 5. I want to say, from my experience.
Yeah, these shrooms aren't the worst. Cynda can get closer, and then I guess Secture got stolen, but he is still closer, so you can get the items here to put the work on GE.
He might
not
be able
really
to get something here. Or Cynda can be off the track.
Big time. He got big time.
Yeah, here we go though.
Sorata's gone too. That's gonna help HD.
There is a build to pay for that back.
Well, that shroom helped him for sure. No, he definitely is gone. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot more GE coming up than I was expecting though. Cynda did get back up here actually.
Sorata got hit like 3 times in a span of like 5-10 seconds, and he still got 6.
Yeah.
And that will do it.
Too. Yeah, that's
big race for GE. HD has yet to win a race. That's it's pretty tough for them.
It was looking like it was going to happen there on Tokyo, and despite Sorata going down so many times that race, it still wasn't enough, right? Like that
that he hung in there and still got 6 is crazy to me.
Yeah, I think it's weird that Cynda even got like a top 5 spot after all of that. Like he fell off the track. I guess he had the shroom to recover, right? I think he was so focused on getting that banana. He was so focused on getting that banana off that like the back banana, like he just like wasn't even calculating. I think he was locked in ahead, just looking for the trajectory to land the banana hit, so they could get perhaps 2, 3, 4, etc. But
yeah,
sometimes you forget about the little things, right?
For sure. Considering that Cynda fell off, still got 5th, Sorata got hit 3 times, 6th. Feels like the people in the back were way further back than we gave him credit. That is
some coinless gameplay. If I have to say so.
That will do it. All right, French territory here. Could be HD's worst nightmare. I don't know.
They got Saru in first. Now, I will say the other thing is that HD has practiced Paris a decent amount, but the question is that doesn't necessarily mean that they can win against a team that's as good as they are on Paris, but they are a little bit sharper than I think they used to be on this track. So we'll have to see if it can make a difference. But
this is definitely one of the harder tracks to consistently do well on.
Chibi's got to get Saru here. He's got to.
Yeah, he's got to put the work in.
It's gonna be
just
slight misfire. Yeah.
Still 2, 3, and some more spots in the front for HD. It's not like that's their last chance. Could be though. Sorata's up here in 3rd.
Sorata up here is so huge because now Chibi can't chuck a red at him potentially. He may be able to if this is a shroom.
Oh, nice bomb! Seems like that came from Saru as well.
He does. Saru may have a coin. He does.
Oh, he's gone. That was really tough for GE.
Back. This is a top 4 right now. This is a top 5 for HD.
This is looking really good for HD. Seems like he got James there.
Yeah.
But Saru's the only top spot for GE. Saru's up here, but Saru's the only person who can do work right now.
Yeah, and he had to go
he's going to watch, so HD's going to extend that lead even more.
This red could also be huge if...
Absolutely.
Actually, no, he has his bananas right now, so he's probably going to hold it low-key.
Yeah, that'd be the way for sure.
Can force a star right here
R in
also.
6th for Mr. Gabliator. Yep, force a star.
And they're billing in the back right now. Could you imagine if HG's like race to bring them back into the tournament was on Paris with Saru in first? That'd be wild.
That would be absurd. That'd be absurd. And hey, it looks like it's gonna happen. So
there's some reds
you never know
right now though. Like this is
it ain't over till it's over.
I mean, they're still stopping right now. They're letting the reds.
Oh, now they can throw the reds. Now they can throw the reds. Yep, there we go.
The top 3 is
That's gonna help a little bit.
They may have shrooms up there, but I'm not seeing shock right now.
Yeah, that top 3 secured for HD.
GE's playing the mid pack really well right now. HD's not getting a lot of extra credit here. Oh, there's one back.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That's going to be 7-8 looking like that for HD. That is really, really good to, further secure that top 3.
7, 8, 9. That's a
3
very
for
big
GE.
race.
That's a really good race for HD. Yeah, especially on pair with Saru in first. Yeah, major W for HD. This could be the start of something beautiful. Could be the start of something beautiful.
I mean, that's adversity right there. Like that's that. Like I said, practice can pay off in big moments right there, and that is a
Absolutely.
prime example of that. Before the DLC Wave 4 patch came out, obviously I'm the HG insider here. I can tell you guys that HG hit the TTs up on Paris right there, and luckily for them, I thought that Sorata getting up in third on lap 1 there was going to, prevent Chibi from being able to red out Saru, but, his track worked against him because you can't go wide for that double there and keep first. So he got a coin, Chibi had the red, they were able to take advantage of it, and now, this is doable for them. So practice definitely paying off, and I was wrong also. Like, I did not think that HG was going to get... I thought that was going to be 4 through 8 for them, but there were enough hits at the very end that they were able to come up. Top 3 versus bottom 3. I mean, you take that.
Yeah, really, really good. I'll tell you what. You could tell Saru really wanted to take out just to secure the top 2. Missed, hit Sorata, then got redded. That's it is worst case scenario for you in that case. Yeah.
Again, that practice may be why Paris was not taken off the board by HG also. Remember, a lot of people, this tournament's so unique because of the track bans and stuff, but don't let that take away from the fact that, practice helps as well. Because, not every tournament's going to have track bans, and additionally speaking, it's well, if you get good at it, then your weakness could turn into a strength. Anyways, Flow is gone, I think.
Yeah, so looking pretty good for GE. Sorata's chilling in first right now. Got some GE behind him to secure it. Looking really good. But this is a track where, if you get that shock, I mean, it's a W for you. Simple as that. So we'll see what HG can do here.
Yeah, they're facing a top 4, I think, right now. And Cynda's not even going to be able to throw the red anymore. So
on a track like this, you really do need the shock if you're HD.
Yeah, James is back there. I think Marcus was as well. I think the King Boo back there for them was bombing first too.
Ooh,
be interesting to see. Well, I mean, maybe go for some pranks right here. I don't know, or the blue. It's
I mean, yeah,
he should want to take
be able
this blue,
to for sure.
To be honest, if anybody's gonna get hit,
Yep.
Maybe able to throw it here.
Go to work. Throwing it forward. I actually like that. Well, I suck in handy one.
Oh my god, another bomb. It's a misfire, but not the worst idea.
What are you gonna do?
It doesn't look
still
like
looking nice up there. Yeah, James in a bill. Unless he has it in his pocket. It's not looking likely.
Yeah, I mean, you get hit out. Okay, there is a...
Missing the glider. Oh, I thought he was going to get target shocked.
Is anybody in Boo is the question. Because, there's a lot of HG back here still. Yeah. I mean, can they take over
this pack is really close. Look at Marcus in seconds.
Marcus, yeah. I think
Marcus is our hero. Marcus is our hero.
I think they still got first, though. 2-3 is still pretty big for them. I think that's the same race as Tokyo, actually.
Something like that, yeah.
2, 3,
but
6,
GE
7.
was looking really nice that race. I was definitely going to HD weathering the storm there. Absolutely.
I mean, it could be a war-saving shock, I want to say. If that's the same race, I think it's a -6. So if I'm not mistaken, -38 at halftime, I believe we got 227, 265, maybe? Quick math? I don't know.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
show it to me. I want to act impressive. That'd be epic. Right. Anyway, halfway in, John, what do you think our keys to getting back in this are for HD? Because GE's looking very solid.
Well, I mean, track picks are definitely everything right now, but I would say even more so, if you can establish yourself in the front lap 1, that sometimes may just be all you need. Because we're seeing right now, the shocks are definitely playing a factor, but GE has mainly been that team in the front who's just been able to keep it the whole way through. HD can flip the switch or flip the script, and it's them in the front. And if GE's not able to capitalize on being able to get a shock, then HD could very easily bring this back. And it's not even like they're far behind. They're only 38 behind. And, 6 races, with what can happen in this game, that's plenty of time to bring it back.
Yeah, this is not a completely terrible performance when considering the level of competition as well.
Absolutely.
To feel like you're still in it halfway in, I think is big. All they need is really one big race, and suddenly this is definitely a match again. But I think my key for HG, if they want to be able to beat them, is you need to get first place, because GE is
True.
holding that down very well. There's been like a lot of races so far where it's like, okay, maybe they can get 2 through 5 to salvage that, but they're protecting first very well. And remember, you protected RR7. Like by protecting RR7, like you need to get first place to take advantage of that track.
Absolutely.
Right? And there's no
Absolutely.
guarantee it picks it too. So, you know, you kind of wish like you had ribbon at your disposal right now. You've used it in a lot of moments like this, you know, to flip advantage and stuff. We consider that to be a track that's pretty good in the back, right? But that red
100%.
hitting star is funny. But remember, it's too late for that now. You got to make RR7 work at some point, but we got to get to the point where we can pick RR7, right? But I don't think it's been there yet.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good
but then
horn.
You know what? I actually think it is, because it takes out more
They might
of
have
HD.
more.
It was only
They
one
had more.
person.
They had more.
They had more. Yeah, that'll do it. But even if they didn't, like, you're taking out more of HD, and
that's
when the guy
really
gets blued,
unfortunate for Cynda.
they're more than likely only going to get passed by their teammates.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. But in any case, still looking really good for GE. Cynda not able to do... Not even. Yes, even. There we go.
I was very confused on that one. That's a fortunate pull for Cynda. I think that
HD needs something big here.
It. Yeah, they had it.
Absolutely.
They had it in the RMP.
They need to secure it now for sure.
That was their opportunity to get like dodges. I think also the cannon in higher spots. So
I mean, this is a very long track, so you never know. But 3-4 now for HD.
Yeah.
First signs of being able to break into that GE force field.
Items. Look at these items, dude.
Sorata, yep. Just having a good time.
And this fireman should come up clutch.
Look at him go. Look at him go, dude. That shock too. Wait, HD shock? Yeah, HD shock for sure. That was really good.
Marcus is just finding all these improbable like second and thirds, it feels like, that you're just not expecting.
Yep, that'll do it. Well, HD definitely saved themselves that
maybe a bottom 3 though.
Yep, that'll do it. Well, I mean, not the absolute worst race. I mean, they are down by even going into this race, but ultimately, given how GE was dominating the front the whole, it could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse.
Yeah, but we're also getting to that point in that match where you like I said, it's like damage negation's great, but if you negate the damage for 12 races, you've lost by 50. So like you're going to have to eventually, you know, start winning up front and all of that. And again, you know, Marcus dodges a big shock at the end, pulls second, but you know what we talked about at the beginning of the race is like you got to find a way to get into first place so you can like start changing these front runs, because if you can't get these guys out of the front, they aren't going to give it to you at the beginning of the next race, right? So, I mean, they've got to flip the switch, right? You got 5 races and a 50-point deficit. Gonna need 2 big ones and play decent outside of that, I think. But
this is definitely a track where you can do it. I was actually gonna say that if you really wanted to like neutralize, you could shoot yourself in the foot and pick Dry Desert or Cheeselands.
I mean, it's HC typically doesn't do that right now, but what I'm seeing right now is they are playing a front runner's game against a team that is beating them at front running right now.
Simple as that, yeah.
They're in a sense they're playing into their hand. So
yeah,
I wouldn't take the option off the board per se when it comes to, you know, desert and all that, but I think that that's just like too against their core identity at this point. But you know, with a lot of track bans and stuff, it's like, you know, you're not going to get, you know, your ribbons and stuff. You're going to have to think more creatively.
You're going to have to think outside the box. Absolutely.
Right? But, you know, you got to execute on those races too. I mean, even picking desert, like, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win desert, right? It's very much just a 50-50.
Yeah. And, I mean, we're seeing it right now. Like, GE, once again, dominating the front. Yeah. But here comes Varo. But nope, he's out of here now.
Yeah.
GG's.
No, he wasn't. Flow dodge.
And that was an HD shock as well. Flow and our boy Marcus coming in clutch again.
Marcus is like the ultimate dodger right now.
That was a really clutch red.
They're
going at the right time.
This could be a bottom 3 for Actually, no, James is back there also. My question is this a double shock situation?
My
'Cause this is like this is one of those tracks, right? Where double
Yeah.
shock is pretty frequent. Still a top 3 for GE. I mean, we could see
Right
another
back there.
shock.
It's like they never lost it. It's like that shock
Mhm.
never happened. That is
Yeah, but
brutal.
you say that, but if there is a second shock that HG has right now, then
The
it
opportunity is
definitely
now. Let's
you
see it,
definitely
Cynda.
feel
Let's
the
see that
effect.
ghost dodge.
Blue's coming out right now. Cynda can maybe steal like an item up there.
Could be clutch.
He may
Yeah,
seems
Sar
like
getting
he's
blued
definitely
out.
holding on to it.
Sorata already got hit out earlier, so he's back in
We're
5th.
gonna find out now.
We see it.
Find out reality. I don't think there's another shock, but I think HG has like a lot of top spots right now. Actually, Marcus is
It
up
seemed
there.
like an even mix altogether. Because there's some
Yeah.
GE up here. That bomb.
Flo got sniped.
Oh, another bomb.
Oh, it's
Cynda
so
getting
good for
nabbed.
GE.
Oh my god.
That was so good for GE.
That was so clutch. Seemed like they were kind of out of it, and now they're up here again. But look at Marcus
got
in
hit
first.
out.
Marcus is no longer in first.
Oh, he lost so many.
He fell down to
spots
like
also.
7th or 6th. Now it's going to be another first, let alone top 2, 5, 6 for GE.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. This is getting harder and harder for HD to break into that.
That was. I can't like rule it. Like GE, I think may have just like won the tournament that race, and it's like very subtle how it happened, but you know it
Yeah,
gets
they're just
exponentially
slowly but
harder.
surely. They're
HG
slowly but surely breaking away.
so close to winning that race by I think a decent margin because they were bottom 2, despite Cynda getting hit. Right, the GE had bottom 2. He hit Saru out at the very end there. But GE did just enough to like make things difficult because it looked like HG had multiple paths to the top spots there. I know they didn't have the second shock per se, but they had good items in general. And a lot of those items I think could have allowed them to, shroom up at the end, maybe get like Marcus is up there, like potentially like 1, 3, 4, like 6, 7, 9 or something like that. And those
Amazing
are the kinds
tracks.
of races you need. But didn't quite get it.
We like
I know
that.
it's not the best race for Gungnir, but I mean, you will take races like that at this point in the tournament.
And there you go. Like 58-point gap between Gungnir and HD.
Yeah,
4 races to go. There you go. There you go. I mean, HD has only won, what, like 1 or 2 races? So it's getting pretty tough for them. Gungnir has been like continuously pulling out these solid races, and the amount of times they've got out of this. So it's like, yeah, they're doing what has to be done to secure this tournament win.
We needed a dominant GP3 just to even start getting into the question of a bracket reset right now.
Exactly. Like it has to start
GP.
now. It has to start now. If it's now or never. It's now or never.
Yeah, there's no more margin for error, I think.
You can Kusan slide all you want, but you got to make sure you get that first place.
That's true.
Let's see it. I mean, Cynda's already catching up. Maybe those Kusan slides were nothing. He's in 5th now. We'll see what happens.
Defensive Varu's in 2nd right now, like how desperate the situation is. If it's a GE top 3 again, you're just kind of back to the same position you were in. And
back to reality.
That bomb going forward makes me think that this is a top 3 for GE, just because like that's kind of like a desperation heave in a sense, just to get something going. But
oh, 100%. Yeah, we'll see what. I mean, you can't hit them out with mushrooms unless you bump them off like Angel in the last event or in the last match.
Yeah, Cynda's just trying stuff right now.
But he's experimenting. I thought I was gonna hit his own bomb. I can't lie.
Yeah. Blue is coming out. I don't believe that there's gonna be a shock. I just don't think HG's like in range for shocks a lot of the time. No horn, so Flo is going to have.
Just going to hit them.
No, that was Saru's shock.
GE shock. Okay.
That's crazy, man. Because
that's actually brutal for HD.
Yeah, HD was bottom 2. All their people that were in top spots are now in the mid pack, kind of scrambling to get items. Sorata's gonna shoot him up, make it look easy.
Oh my god, dude! This is a violation.
This is
oh
GG's.
My god, dude! That's wild.
Wait, Flo?
Flo secured first.
Okay.
The man with the master plan.
So, I said it was GG's. I still kind of think it's GG's, but like Flo getting first makes us, entertain the possibility still, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
60, 70 points in 3 races is getting into almost impossible territory, but it's not impossible
Yeah,
territory.
you're looking like an average of like plus 20 to 28 per race. So
Which is,
we'll see what they can do, but
I think,
you never know.
at a certain level, I think HD does have this level. You can win 3 races in a row by 24, 26 against anybody. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. Matter of fact, it's likely not going to happen.
Never know.
But until this race ends and it's not, a top 4, 5 for HG, I will entertain the possibility of this still being a match.
There's always, with these kind of deficits, there's always opportunity. HD, let's see it.
Well, this time we're going to be playing GE's protected track, Bone Dry. So,
Yep.
I think what they're telling us right now is that they have the dagger out, it is in hand, and they are planning on placing it.
There you go.
So,
yep.
The HD side's going to have to find a way, get up off the ground, prevent this from happening, fight back a little. At least get to the part of the movie script where you think there's a chance again, right?
Yep, absolutely. I mean, you already see a few of them coming in clutch here, but I mean, I was actually Chibi in first. I was gonna say GE still in first,
Yeah,
but
Chibi's had a hard time
making their way up.
And a lot of HD success is dependent on Chibi getting up to the front right now. So it's better to see this now than later, but that's a really good opening lap for, Cynda and Chibi right here. Get top 2 going.
It's not just Chibi and Cynda. We also got FlowX up here as well. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, in any case, we're seeing more HD.
Look how many people are
GE
backing
up
right
here.
Now. I feel bad for Chibi, dude. It's like he finally gets in the first, and just 7 people are in shock range. Of course, Blue's being pulled.
It's guaranteed Blue. Yep.
This may actually still be good for HG if there is no shock, of course, but there are a lot of GE back there. But if they can chain some reds, right?
Yeah, we're still looking at a good 2, 3, 4 right now. 2 through 5.
Chibi has a horn now. It's insult to injury. Flo's got chain reds.
Right after the fact. That fireball's brutal.
Yeah, that is tough. They did get Starlo. Blue is coming.
That's clutch.
I would consider
another blue shell. 2 blue shells for GE, man. That's crazy.
Oh, he had a bomb. He had a bomb.
Oh, that was clutch. That was clutch.
Did Chibi get Starlo? I can't tell.
Cynda being patient with the mushroom in first now. Yep, that patience paid off. He can hold on to it. That's really clutch. But Saru coming in with a golden now in first.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, GE got top 2.
Okay. Chibi managed to get third there, but where you can't have the answers, dude. They finally got up front, and all right, Chibi did get second.
2-4. There you go. I mean,
that looks to be about even, but
yeah, you need more than that.
You
simply need more. Yeah, that's crazy. We fully thought, at least I fully was he was patient with holding the mushroom after getting hit. He was in first. I thought it was gonna be fine. Then we just see sorry goldening for fun.
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
It was one of those races where it was definitely one of those races where it's just HG is controlling the front. They're doing what they need to do to get a race win. But the Blues, there were enough of them that it closely brought the front of the pack closer to the people that were bagging with all the gold and stuff. So while it seems crazy that Saru was up there, with a golden at the very end, it's this is what happens when the back is gaining so much time on the front over a sustained amount of time. So maybe shocking when, looking at the front perspective in hindsight the whole time, but definitely makes a lot of sense, I guess, that it ended up,
definitely
rigging out that way.
Definitely. All right, where are we? Mushroom Gorge. Let's go.
So if this is not a plus 36 or greater for HG, this will be the tournament. So I think hard bagging is very tough. Hard bagging is off the table.
Very tough for them. Absolutely.
This is one of those tracks that you want to play though, if you don't want to be bagging super far back. I think.
I would say this is definitely better for GE, even though they have the inside biker.
I mean, you can get good pulls and stuff from this second set. potential stars up front and all that. So I think HG is going with the we are all running strategy right now.
Kind of have to. And it's
Yeah,
like if you're
you do have
HD,
to.
you kind of want to track like Wario's Gold Miner, like a really basic track that is like super easily runnable kind of thing. Even if you aren't in the spots to do it right away, it's like
We can talk about
with
that.
what you
if they
have
can
to
get
do.
the plus 36.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, maybe y'all switch to Waluigi for the last race. Go Wing Striker and hope that you can outspeed everybody on Goldmine.
Yeah, there you go.
Goldmine is like a Yoshi track now, though, isn't it? I think it might be.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm just assuming that like all heavies are just gone.
Yeah. I don't know if there's like any viable. It'd be funny if there's like, certain tracks allow for speed combo strategies. It's something to
100%.
hypothesize about.
Where did that red go? What? And now
It
Cynda's...
went.
Actually, no, that's James behind him. Never mind.
This
Yeah,
2-3
I mean-
is going to be curtains for HD if they can't get him out. But I think,
Yeah. I think Gungnir's closing the show here.
yeah, this is looking like it is over. Chibi just got hit out. Flo is coming up again, but that top two, unless they just somehow don't have shrooms and all of HD shrooms up here.
Given how close the pack is,
Well,
yeah,
they are
sure,
shrooming
there
up
wouldn't
here.
be bad.
But
So they got seconds, so I mean, there's that. But yeah,
yeah,
you
but
need a bit
will
more.
be it.
You need a bit more.
So Gungnir is going to be your paradigm champion. Congratulations to them. John's
GG's.
clapping over here. I'm just announcing it. Hey, congratulations to them
there you
for
go.
sure.
No,
Best
they
team in
killed
the
it.
world currently.
They killed it.
Mhm.
Yep, 100%.
I mean, they were just up front like this entire match. I know Aishi had some, frontal presence in the back half of this war, but just too little, too late. I mean, there were some good race wins right there. Flo might MVP. I don't count MVPs if you're on the losing team personally, but
yeah,
good for him, I guess.
I
But yeah.
guess. Yeah, I mean, HD just couldn't get their footing in this match. As simple as that. They just couldn't do what they had to do to have a fighting chance. Simple as that. They tried. They didn't throw, but
yeah, I don't think it was like
wasn't enough.
I don't think it was like one of those like bad finals performances. I know back in like
sure.
season 17 we played BRE, had a rough go at it. Why are they picking pinball now? They're just trying to grief me on stream, man. We're gonna get Turnpike instead. I bet if it picks pinball, they would have won it.
Me personally, if I'm facing off against GE, if we lose by less than 100, I consider that a win.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's not embarrassing, right?
There you go.
Then again, they still have to. Then again, they still have to show that they aren't going to lose by 100 because I know Turnpike would say there's a little bit of advantage that comes out for GE. Got the biker.
Pressure's
right?
on.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Cynda. Yup. Oh, I guess not fully. He's still up here.
Because this is definitely not a actual score.
Main idea GE won. So there you go.
GE did win, yes. So I don't know what to expect with GE moving forward. Chat may have to inform me on this one. I've heard like rumors that maybe they don't play or that there's like roster shuffling and all that.
I've been hearing about that as well. Yeah.
But still, definitely a very good stretch for them right here, winning back-to-back tournaments. A lot of
100%.
teams never experience back-to-back tournament wins. So
if this is their last tournament, then yeah, it's definitely legacy.
Yeah, go out with a bang, right? But hey,
100%.
I mean, never know. I could definitely also see it. Playing season 21 as well. Of course, I don't know what to actually expect right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Chibi's in first.
Honestly, like
funny, top 4-6 right now, or top 5 even. I don't know where he is though.
I feel like in the case of GE, obviously I have no idea if they are disbanding, like why that'd be the case, but I feel like a lot of the times people just want like new experiences.
Yeah.
Sometimes things can get like a little boring, but at the same time, it's like for GE, you're fresh off of like winning these tournaments, so it's like at the same time, it's like maybe you want to see what you're made of. Who knows?
Yeah. See if you can challenge like WF's reign from like season 8 to 13 or something.
Exactly. That's always something to go for. That's always something to go for. So it's like,
for sure.
If you won a couple tournaments here and there, it's like, yeah, maybe you've achieved a lot already, but
By the way, I know it doesn't really matter at this point, but just like as like a fun fact, I did get DM'd by Angel actually, who said that that Dolphin Shoals play was intentional and that he releases Mini Turbo early to try to make it happen. So just for
You know what?
clarification.
That makes sense. Honestly, that makes complete sense because I guess people just don't kind of expect that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, fair freaking play. Fair play.
I mean, I guess it's just like one of those things. It's like you can you can like do slower things that are good for you, right? Because like maybe you don't want to release an MT like early there because like you don't get your SMT, but you know if it ruins Cynda's race, right? Yeah.
100%.
Anyways, another shout outs to Gungnir. Good tournament win right there. Wasn't too close at any
UDW.
point. Yeah. It's hard to make these final wins pretty, but they did that today, so you know, hats off.
Absolutely.